Hi everybody, I'm back. And today I'm going to show you all how to make chicken cordon bleu. Here's what you will need. You will need thinly sliced ham. Today I have a Virginia sliced ham, sliced very thin, and you will need Swiss cheese. You will need eggs and flour and Panko breadcrumbs. Now these breadcrumbs are a Japanese style and they're seasoned. You will need Dijon mustard, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and garlic powder, and of course you will need chicken. Now make sure your chicken breast is boneless and skinless, all right? Because what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to open up that chicken breast and pound it out to make it thin so that we can roll it. And over here on this red plate, that's what I've done with, I believe I have 7 of them over there. So I'm going to show you how to do this really quickly. All right, what you're going to want to do is come in where the thick part is, and hopefully you can see very well, and put your knife through there. Okay, don't go all the way through, just go halfway through. Okay, and once you can push it this way a little bit, there you go, just like so. Then you're going to take whatever you may have, whether you have a mallet, whatever you want to use to pound your chicken out, grab that and make sure you put plastic wrap on top. And the plastic wrap will serve as a barrier so that raw chicken doesn't splatter everywhere. Okay, you won't have a mess. Now let me see if I can get a good view. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my cleaver and I'm just going to, let me bring it towards the edge a little bit. And I'm just going to beat the heck out of this thing until it gets nice and thin. Okay? Just like so. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the video on pause so that I can continue to pat this out, and I'll be right back. Okay everyone, I'm back. That literally didn't take me any time at all. So what I did, you see that I just hit the top of the plastic wrap so that I can get a nice and thin piece of chicken. All right, because we're going to need it to be thin so that we can roll our chicken. Now the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to grab our chicken here and we're going to season it. All right. So let's put them here on our cutting board, just like so. All right. Some of these are really big. All right. Let's see, let's grab all of them. Just like this. We're going to get them nice and seasoned. All right. And we're going to put salt, and pepper, and garlic powder. Now, make sure you don't use too much salt because your ham does have salt in it. And let me wash my hands, everyone. Anytime you're dealing with raw meats or raw poultry, you always want to wash your hands because you do not want to transfer bacteria, E. coli, or salmonella. All right? So I just washed my hands. Now what I'm going to do, I want to season the chicken. Lightly season it with salt. Like I said, the ham is salty, so be very generous. Not too much salt, guys. We don't need all that salt anyways, right? Beautiful. Okay, so then we're going to put some black pepper, just like so, and we're only going to do one side, okay? We don't need to do 2 sides. This is going to be so flavorful. You hear me? I am so excited to do this video. I've had so many requests for, let me get a little bit of salt on this piece. There we go. I've had so many requests for this. I figured, hey, why not make it? So that's what we're going to do today. This is such an easy recipe. This is garlic powder. All right, just put a little bit on there. Beautiful. Let me lift this side up so that we can season that one. All right, now what I need to do, I'm going to gather a bowl And I need to mix up Dijon mustard, any amount that you want to use. I'm not going to give you any measurements for this. I'm going to squeeze some Dijon mustard here, just like so. And then I'm going to use the same amount of mayonnaise, and I want to mix the two together. All right. So let me get a spoon really quick. I don't know why I grabbed the plate, but hey, the plate will work too, right? Okay. So I'm putting the same amount of mayonnaise right on top. Okay. We're going to mix up our Dijon mustard and our mayonnaise. And what I like to do, because a lot of people will use just Dijon, but I love the flavor that the mayonnaise gives. Okay, it kind of cuts the, you know how Dijon mustard is very tangy. It kind of cuts that, but you can still taste the mustard flavor. So that's what I like to do. If you want to use ranch, hey, use ranch. Okay, now that we have that well mixed up, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just slather, just like this, on each one, okay? No certain amount, just make sure you get it on there so it can be tasted, right? Okay, beautiful. Just a smear on it. Let me lift that out the way. Beautiful. Try it, guys. Make sure you try it with the mayonnaise. It takes that really tangy flavor away from the Dijon. That Dijon is strong to me. Beautiful. Just smear it just like so. All right. Now, I'm going to get a separate plate, and what I'm getting ready to do is show you all how to put the cheese and the ham inside and how we're going to roll this up. This is such an easy dish. So easy to make and yet so tasty, guys. Trust me when I tell you this. Okay, let me straighten all this up and I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So I kind of have like an assembly here. So, assembly line. Here is the flour. We're going to dip it in flour first. Egg, and then panko, and then put on our plate. Okay, so we have our ham and our cheese here, and we have our chicken there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and grab one. All right, just like so. Here's what you're going to do. You want to take your cheese. Uh-oh, let me get a good picture. Sorry, guys. You want to take your cheese and put it. I'm going to put 2 right there. I want to put ham. As much as you want, okay? I want to put 3 slices because it's thin. And then I want to put 2 more slices of cheese, okay? If you don't want that much cheese, hey, it's okay. Use as much as you like, okay? If you want American cheese wouldn't be traditional. But if you like American cheese and you don't like Swiss, hey, use what you like, okay? All right, now here's what we're going to do. So we have the cheese, ham, and cheese. Now, let's go in with our sides this way. Bring your sides in, okay? And then we are going to fold. Okay, take your time and don't get frustrated with this. Make sure your sides are in, and then you fold it. And keep folding till you can't roll it no more. This is what it should look like. All right. Now, I'm going to get a toothpick. And what I'm going to do with that toothpick is seal the bottom so that my cheese and my ham doesn't come out. Okay, let me get my toothpicks and I'll be right back. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Now, if you want to, you can take a toothpick, put your toothpick around the seal to, so that you can be assured that your filling's not going to ooze out. But what you're going to do, you're going to take this, all right? You're going to dip it into your flour, just like so. Okay, just make sure it's well coated. It might make a mess, but hey, we can always clean messes up, right? No problem there. All right, we're gonna dip it into egg, just like so. Oh, okay. There we go, guys. This is a big one. All right, let me come this way. Get your breading on. There we go. Get your breading on this chicken. Meanwhile, I need to rinse my hands, guys. Meanwhile, I have some oil. I'm gonna heat this oil up on a medium high, and then once I get a few of these done, I'm gonna put them in the oil to get them nice and golden brown, and then we're gonna put them in the oven. All right, let me turn my oil up. I'm gonna show you how to do one more of these. I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, so here's one. Let's go ahead and start on another one, and then I'll press the pause button. I'll do the other ones, and I'll show you what to do next. Now, let's move this out the way. All right. And we're going ahead, bring our chicken on over, just like so. And go ahead and do your Swiss cheese and your ham. I'm going to do this one a little bit thinner. That first one was a monstrous. It was so big, guys. So we'll make this one a little bit thinner. All right. We'll just put one ham on top. All right. And now what we're going to do again, we're going to bring our sides in and we're going to fold. All right. And just fold and fold and fold. All right. Just like this. Now, I thought that I had toothpicks, and I don't, but guess what? It's okay, guys. I don't worry in this kitchen, because here's what we're going to do. I'm about to switch it all up, because what I was going to do, I was going to use my, these toothpicks are not the ones that I want to use. I have these, but these ones are very, very thin. They're not the size that I'd like to use. So, instead of frying these to get them golden brown, I'm just going to cook mine in the oven, okay? So, we're going to go in with our flour once again. All right. We're going to dip it in our egg and our panko. And we're going to throw these bad boys in the oven. And how we're going to get that golden brown, since we're putting them in the oven instead of frying them first, is we're going to pour just a little bit of butter on top of these panko breadcrumbs, okay? And that will give us that golden brown color that we're looking for. I'm shaking some of this flour off. I'm dipping it once again into the egg mixture. All right. And then we're going to back into the panko, and then we're going to coat, just like so. All right. I'm going to do the other ones. I'll be back, and I'll show you what to do next. Wash my hands. Be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm back. Now, here's what we're going to do. Remember, I switched everything around. Because I don't have the correct toothpicks that I wanted to use, I'm going to go ahead and bake them. Because originally what I was going to do was use my toothpicks. I was going to get it nice and golden brown in a pan of oil, just a little bit of oil, and then take it and put it in the oven for about 10 minutes just to finish cooking. But we're going to cook it in the oven. And so, since I don't have the correct toothpicks, and hey, that's okay, no problem. Things happen. Just don't worry about it. When you know it's going to work out, hey, shoot, I don't worry about nothing in this kitchen. You hear me? I just give it to God and let it go. I just give it to God and let it go. So I've melted a little bit of butter, and I'm going to drizzle this butter. Just a little bit of butter on top of these panko breadcrumbs. And now what's going to happen is that's going to help to achieve the golden brown color that we're looking for. All right, so we'll just drizzle that on top. Throw this bad boy in the oven on 350. All right, and then after 30 minutes, I'll come back and I'm going to show you what this looks like. All right, be back, everybody. Okay, everyone, I'm back and I am so excited. Stay tuned to the end because I'm going to do a mukbang. And for those of you all who don't know what a mukbang is where I'm going to sit down at my kitchen table. You all get to follow me to my kitchen table and I'm going to eat the meal and let you guys know what it tastes like and talk about a few things. Here's what I'm going to do. Let's let this cool down for a few minutes. I'm going to make a plate. Meet me at my kitchen table, guys. Be right back. But I did want to mention one thing. This cooked for 45 minutes on 350. My last 10 minutes, I turned it up to 375. Be right back. Okay, everyone, I'm making my plate. Everyone else in the house has made their plate. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? And look how it stayed together. Okay, here's my plate. Check it out. Chicken Cordon Bleu 101. I got a little bit of dressing on the side and broccoli. Meet me at my table, guys. Here's one thing that I wanted to do, guys, before I sit down at my table. I wanted to cut down into this so you can see what it looks like. Because when I get to the table, you won't be able to see into my plate as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and slice down into this, and I'll show you what it looks like. And it holds together so well. All right, let's see this beautifulness. All right. Oh yeah. So look, we got the Swiss cheese, top and bottom, and we got that ham. Look at that, guys. Let's do another slice. One more slice. This is so beautiful. You're having family come in. Hey, make these ahead of time. Make them ahead of time and then just set them in the freezer. All right. Oh, look at this, guys. Let's see. I'm going to turn it that way so you can see it a little better. Hey, we're really cooking it here, guys. I'm telling you. Let's see if I can pick it up for you. Look at that. Look right there. Take that first bite right there, guys. See that cheese right there? Bite that. There you go. All right, meet me at my table, guys. Be right back. I know I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. Okay, everybody, let's eat. Now, let me show you my plate. I've already showed you. I've given it some time to cool down because one thing you don't want to do is cut right into this while this cheese is hot and bubbly because you'll have one burnt mouth. We don't want to burn any tongues or mouths in here, right? Here we go. Look at that. Isn't it huge? But it's so beautiful. Here we go, guys. God bless this meal. Thank you for another meal. Amen. Here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut down into this bad boy. Oh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Ooh, I want to cut a couple slices so I don't have to keep cut. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. All right, I'm going to give you guys this first bite. Ooh-wee. And that cheese is just stringing out of here. Look at this, guys. Take this bite. Take that bite right there, guys. Right there. Hold on. Hold on. I'm kind of out of view. There we go. Take that bite right there. Oh, man. So soft, so moist, so tasty. And trust me, guys, trust me when I told you all, make sure you don't put a lot of salt because the cheese and the ham that we put in the chicken will serve as your salt because it has salt in it. It's so delicious, guys. This right here is a home run. I fed this to my husband, And he was on the phone with his cousin, and he was like, he was telling his cousin what he was having for dinner. And he was just smacking in his cousin's ear. I'm thinking, oh my gosh. So his cousin was like, what are you over there eating? He's like, man, I'm eating something blue. This right here, this really makes me happy. Look at this. Look at that string cheese. And the crust. So good. This is so delicious. It's 10:50 p.m. I'm just now eating dinner. But it's so worth it. This is so good. And who doesn't love ham and cheese? Especially when you stuff it in chicken, guys. Look, I done forgot about my dressing. And my broccoli. Let me get some. Delicious. Got work tomorrow. I'm so glad I got the weekend off. Oh, and guess what? Everyone who has asked for a recipe for oxtails, I'm making oxtails this weekend. I was at the store this evening and I got such a great deal. And these oxtails are huge, guys. I'm so excited to make them for you. So this weekend, you have that to look forward to. Let me get another bite of this. I am so proud of myself. Boy, it's good. Oh, what I was telling you guys about my toothpicks. I guess we got some toothpicks from, like, I don't know where we got them from. Maybe from the dollar store. But these toothpicks, guys, I mean, like, they don't even work. They're not like real toothpicks. Like, as soon as you go to, like, pick your tooth, they break. So I was believing earlier in the day that I had some regular toothpicks that I was going to use for this chicken cordon bleu. But when I got home and I realized it was those cheapos, those cheapos toothpicks, I said, no, I can't use those toothpicks. Because normally, and I'll explain it again, I explained it earlier in the video. Normally, you put like 2 toothpicks in there, right? Give this a nice sear and just a little bit of oil. And then all you got to do is put it in the oven for a good 10 to 15 minutes just to let that crust get nice and brown. But hey, this works out perfect too. And so now I know. Trial and error. Now you know you can cook it in the oven. A good 45 minutes, you got perfect chicken cordon bleu. You hear me? Look at this, guys. You see, you see that ham right there? Oh yeah. At first you don't succeed. Pick yourself up and try again. You all know that song. I know you do. Try to live by that. At first you don't succeed. Pick yourself up and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Live by that. With God, guys, I like to say it all the time. Anything is possible. Ooh-wee. This right here, this is some good eating for a Thursday night. Yes, it is, guys. And when you use the breadcrumbs, guys, I used a Japanese Panko that was seasoned, and it tastes so much better than just the regular Panko. So give it a try. If you can find it, give it a try. But if not, it's okay. Just get you a regular kind, and you can season it if you want to. Get you some parsley flakes, a little bit of garlic powder, you know, whatever spices you like. Throw it in with your breadcrumbs. Season your breadcrumbs. This right here is really making me happy. Woo-wee. Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Take that bite. Right there, right there, right there. Take that bite right there. There you go. Uh-huh. Ooh, that's good. Can you all see that? Let me see. I hope I don't drop this. Let's see. Can you see that? Look at this, guys. Isn't that one beautiful piece of chicken? And yet so tasty, guys. If you all enjoyed this video, hey, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload one of these awesome videos. Let me get another taste. And as always, God bless. Have a great night. And thank you all for watching. Good night. If you never had it, guys, make it. Make you some. Make it for your family and friends. They will love you for it. Good night, guys.